you're looking, don't look. Can you move to your right?
Yeah. Are we on? Should I put this on?
We're on.
Hey guys, what's up? How are you? It is a lovely day in our neighborhood. I know, low battery. Always, always. It's like the story of my life is low battery. With everything. And we're moving towards a place where everything is low battery. It is good to see everyone. It's a nice day out here in New York. It is 61 beautiful degrees.
Oh, it was great.
Not very windy.
Yeah.
Wow, these holes in my jeans look really weird. Doesn't it look weird?
No.
On Periscope? It doesn't look bizarro on any scope?
I think it looks great.
Thanks, Connor. Connor, you're the best.
Did you get the holes from like...
From doing all the work on my knees?
Yeah.
Good morning, Marv. No, I didn't do much work on my knees.
Absolutely.
I got them when I was gifted them. You know where they're from? Where my shirt was from yesterday. Cut
from the cloth.
Let me just shut this off. Okay, so anyway, you ready to hear the next installment of my saga that has been my life? What are we going to call these different chapters that most people have one every 6 months and then they can laugh and tell their friends about it, and yet I seem to have one every single day? Alright, well, let's go. Let me start from the bottom, now we're here. So yesterday I took Harper to karate. Remember my afternoon plans, I was going to take her to karate. We get to karate. There's only one other kid in class. That's great. She gets a semi-private lesson. She gets in there, and maybe her focus isn't 100%, but she's doing her thing. Running, jumping, bending, moving, Kiya, Korean, this, that, blocking, the kicking, the axe kick, the roundhouse, the side kick, all the kicks, everything. He goes, okay, stop, water break. She runs over, she drinks like an obscene amount of water. I'm like, it's enough with the water, like so much water, just it's a little sip. So they both sit down, they have to sit down crisscross applesauce style, and they're sitting on the floor next to each other, and I took the water that I had just given her, and I went to put it back in my bag, and I hear, ma'am, the master dentist calls me ma'am. I hear, this is all I hear, ma'am, your daughter? And that's all I heard. And I'm like, what? Like, what was I gonna turn around to? Like, what was I gonna look at in the split second from when I put the water down to when I turned around? And I was like, was she doing a handstand? Was she breaking a board? Was she learning calculus? Was she braiding her hair? Like, what a mate. Was she counting to 100 in Korean? No. I turned around, and poor little Harper, sitting there, had, I don't even know how she did it, but managed to very, very, very quietly, in 1 second, throw up everywhere. She threw up. All over her gi, all over the mat, all over herself, threw up. So now, I froze. This is what I do. Somehow when people throw up, I freeze. Like in college where you're supposed to like hold the hair back, that whole thing. Not me, I'm like, Panic at the Disco. What do I do? Who's that?
Not sure.
Full on panic, didn't know what to do. I know, poor Harper. So then I thought to myself, well, I'm gonna lift her up, and I guess someone's gonna clean it up. But who's gonna clean it up? Like, it's the master dentist, it's me, it's the little boy in class with her, and his dad. Like, none of those other people, and it's Harper. None of those other people are cleaning this up. So it's me, buddy. So I got up and I was like, oh yes, of course. Let me clean it up. Harper, are you okay? She said she's okay. Everything good? So it's all over her. So first I said she's okay, she's fine. I strip her down. Poor little thing is standing there in her little underwear, in her little like Elsa and Anna Let It Go underwear, Frozen underwear, and I'm on the floor cleaning up the throw up. And I looked up as if someone was going to be like, let me help you. But like, why would anyone help me? There were 3 of us. I was the mother. The other 3 people weren't even related to Harper in any way, shape, or form. So I cleaned everything up, and she's standing there in her underwear, and I was like, we should go. We should probably get going. He's like, yeah, that would probably be best. So like we came, we stunk up the joint, and then we left. So I put a little sweatshirt that I had around her, and I carried this poor little kid like back home, and I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I feel pretty good. Threw her in the bath, and I was like, are you good? She's like, yeah, I feel fine. I'm like, fine? She's like, fine, I feel really good. I was like, great. So I ran out, and I got a text from the nanny. She's not feeling well. Came back. Boom, she threw up all over the couch, all over the carpet. Like, she didn't just pick one small area. She picked, like, she went for, like, vast circumference. She was like, what big circle, like, how much can I reach far and wide with everything I've eaten in the last 48 hours? And it just didn't stop, and it was awful. So, guess what I was doing for the second time? Spray, clean. I had a 2-year-old who just wanted to do nothing but, like, she got a kick out of it. She's like, ha. Because for Quinny, this was as common as breathing. Quinny gets near a car and she throws up. All day, every day, na, vomit. Na, vomit. But poor Harper hasn't thrown up since she was like, she threw up maybe 3 times in her whole life. So she didn't even fully understand what was happening. Quinn's like, what you're going to want to do there, Harper, is really bend this way. You're going to want to get a projectile thing. It's a 23-degree rotation, and then it's like, Quinny knows how to throw up. The kid's been doing it forever. Can't be in a car or on a bus that she hasn't thrown up on. But not Harper. So we clean up as much as we could. It was like a vomitorium. Okay, I hate to be disgusting, but it reeked in my own house. So I put Quinny and Harper to bed, and I couldn't even sit in my living room. So it was like 40 degrees last night, and I had to open the windows. We like froze the place out. Stephanie was in Boston, so I was alone. And I assumed I was going to be up all night with Harper, that she was going to be sick, but she actually slept through the night, didn't wake up at all, so she was fine when she woke up this morning, but the living room was not. It was awful. So now I'm like on the phone this morning, because I was by myself, a normal morning of diaper and bottle for Quinny, and breakfast, and getting them both dressed, and packing Harper's lunch, and getting myself dressed, and getting her book bag, and all of this stuff together, on top of also calling carpet cleaners. The stench was not coming out. It's that or like get another apartment. Literally. This was like the Seinfeld episode where Jerry's car came back from the valet and smelled like B.O. Once B hits the O, you can't separate them. And once it hit the car, you could never get it out. You had to get a new car. So I finally found someone, and they're coming today at 1:30. So now I have to be home for these carpet cleaners. But like on a separate episode of Seinfeld, I was worried that they're like a cult trying to they're like the Hare Krishnas trying to bring you into their cult. That's what George thought. He thought the carpet cleaners were really like this religious cult trying to get you to join them.
What made him think that?
Because they had 2 other people that used them at the Yankee organization had joined their cult and left or something like that.
Okay.
On the episode, of course.
Right.
So now I got stressed out. Did I just hire someone that's going to come? So of course I go to the only person that knows every answer to every question like this.
Marcy?
No, usually it's Marcy or Marty and my dad. So my dad does one of 2 things, and maybe your dads now or then do the same thing. Either I call up my dad and I say, hey, I dented my car, but I just took it I found a mechanic, down the street, but I just took it in. And he'd be like, what, do you got in your mind? You don't take a car to a mechanic. You bring it to the garage or your oil change or the gas station. They knock it out, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Either I'm out of my mind because I did something stupid and I just don't know any better, or I'll say like I broke my printer, so I need to get it fixed. Where should I take it? He'll be like, I don't know. Either he knows nothing or he knows absolutely everything. So I had no idea going into the carpet cleaning whether he was going to be like, carpet cleaning? No, they're all trying to scam you. Just get rid of your carpet, get another one. Or if he was going to be like, I really don't know. I'm really not sure. I don't know. You may want to just try it. So I have no idea. So I call up, my mom answers. I said, Mom, where's Dad? I got to ask him a question. In the shower. She said, can I help you? I said, no, it's one of these. I said, let me ask you. I called the carpet cleaner. She goes, you asking me if he's going to try to scam you or not? I go, yeah. She goes, I know, that's for your father. I get this every single day with everything I do. I bought a chicken at ShopRite. ShopRite, you bought the chicken. At D'Agostino, they clearly had a sale. You buy 12 chickens, you get 1 free. My mom would be like, what are we going to do with 12 chickens? But that would be my dad's thing. So anyway, I got carpet cleaners coming today at 1:30. My dad gets on the phone and he's like, hey, if this guy's gonna tell you it's more than 150, you don't need them. Send them out. We'll find someone else. I'm like, but Dad, I can't even stand. Like, I can't stand up in our own living room. It smells that bad. You're not spending more than 150. You get a new carpet. I was like, but Dad, our carpet was like $1,000. I feel like 150 is pretty good to clean the $1,000 carpet. Don't let them tell you more than what I know these guys. It's 150, and then when you sign the bill, it's like 480. I'm like, how many carpet cleaners have screwed you in your life that you're so down on the carpet cleaner? I don't know why I can't like wake up in the morning, everything be lovely and wonderful, and take a nice stroll here into work. Like when do you think that thing might happen?
Maybe when we move the show to a night show or something.
Or from like a random time, like 3 to 5.
Yeah, you usually have like 4 a.m. So maybe all the crazy stuff seems to happen
First thing in the morning.
So why don't we do the show at like 4 a.m.
So the craziness could be a part of the show.
Or Steph can do it or something.
Steph can do it. Never, you're a mom. You're right. You are right. Your gene is. Oh. No, this is the style, but maybe I'm too old to get away with it. When I stand up, it doesn't look like that. Do you see? When I stand up, you can't even tell that the knee, it looks normal. It's when I sit down, so I didn't know.
It's alright.
Okay. Alright, good morning, Lisa Dover. I just accepted your friend request on Facebook. You probably already knew that. Oh, that took everything out of me. On top of that, had to bring Harper to school today. And when Harper's really good in the morning, which is literally like never, we stop at Starbucks, and she's allowed to eat these little like chia, raspberry, like little fruit things. She can eat half a package of that. When she's not good, she can't go to Starbucks. So she saw one of her classmates on the bus on the way here. So she gets off the bus with, her name was Rhea, and she's like, Rhea! Rhea's like, what? And she's like, I can't go to Starbucks. And Rhea goes, why? And she goes, I didn't want to put socks on today. She goes, it was a scene. Because I'm always like, don't make a scene, don't make a scene. She goes, it was a scene. And they're like, they're 3 years old. I was dying. I was like, you know what? That's so funny. Like, just for being that funny, I almost want to take you to Starbucks. Rhea, what? I'm not going to Starbucks today. Why? I didn't want to put my socks on. It was a scene. Oh my God, I was literally dying. All right. I missed you guys yesterday, when I wasn't talking to you. So I'd like to say hi and talk to you if it's at all possible. Why isn't anyone helping me for a seizure? I know, I probably am. It's the caffeine. I think I had too much caffeine. I did go home, Cutter.
Yeah.
And work out this morning.
Oh, that's good.
Do you want to know the workout I did?
Yeah, let's hear it.
You would love this workout.
Oh, great.
I did a 300 workout. Are you familiar? Take 4 exercises. You have to do 300 reps of each. Any rep scheme, you do it for time. Any rep scheme, basically any 4 exercises. I did bicep curls with 12 pounds, squats, tricep push-ups with a band, and mountain climbers. I do 300 reps. Mountain climbers took me 2 seconds.
I don't like that workout.
You don't like that workout?
Too many reps.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't know.
I know you're building. I'm unbuilding.
But also, I tend to get bored with a lot of reps. I like to just like do it as painful and quick as possible.
Well, so do I. But I also like painful and long as possible. But I can't do more than 20. I did 20, and then I couldn't do more than 10 at a time afterwards. 12 is a lot for me.
Yeah.
300 reps of 12. But you don't do it all the time. I do 20. Then I did 20 squats, then 20 mountain climbers, then 20 push-ups.
Right.
Then I couldn't get to 20 again, so I did 10. Knocked out 100 mountain climbers. Did like 30 squats. But you write it down.
Oh, okay.
So you can write down managed 5 bicep curls.
So then by the end, you're just doing like bicep curls with breaks in between?
Yeah, until exhaustion, fatigue, and then move on to the next thing. Until you hit 300
yeah.
each.
But I mean, like you could finish, you could do mountain climbers, boom, done.
Right.
Then,
okay. I could do squats, boom, done. Those are easy. But what I need to do is not leave myself with just bicep curls, because I'll never do it.
Yeah.
So you want to break it up. That was the workout.
Okay.
So the original 300 was squats, push-ups, sit-ups. What do you think the record is for squats, push-ups, and sit-ups? 300 reps.
Time? Squats, push-ups, sit-ups. 15 minutes.
4 minutes.
What?
Insane. I'll show you. I think it's on YouTube. It's
No
like 4
way.
something. Yeah.
How's that humanly possible?
So he did a minute for sit-ups, did 300 in like a minute, or it's something crazy. Maybe it was push-ups he did in a minute, but it was like 450 something.
Okay.
So it was like 5 minutes.
This is like 5 minutes. I just can't even believe that.
Yeah. And that's the whole workout. And you're done. You're also.
I
dead.
guess like if you're strong enough, you can do 100 push-ups in like
a minute and a half.
a minute and a half. Yeah, maybe 80 seconds.
And then you do 100 sit-ups in a minute.
Sit-ups, are they? Your feet are weighted down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And about the same time, so that's 3 minutes. And then what's the other one?
You
Squats.
have to do 300, not 100.
Squats probably take the longest per rep.
No, I think sit-ups do. Squats, I could do like a squat a second.
All right. Well, between sit-ups and squats, it probably takes similar amount of time per rep.
It's a lot. Anyway, it's fun. You can pick any 3 or 4 exercises. Sometimes I'll pick like 8 to 10 exercises and do a 200. You know, and you boom, 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 knock it off on the chart. Boom. All right, I did 50 here. I did 10 here. I did 30. And the deal is, if it takes you more than 5 seconds in between a rep, you got to move on to the next exercise. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody.
Okay. Trisha Schilling says, good morning, Jenna and Connor.
Hi, Trisha. I'm going to make this a little bit lower.
Oh, yeah.
Not less cool, just less loud.
Yes. It was very warm in here this morning.
1,000,000% not surprised.
And I was getting very upset because the remote wasn't working. And so I started sweating and my back started tensing up. And I was just
Was everything still on the table from yesterday?
Yeah, more or less.
Less or more?
Less.
Go on. So you didn't have to do a lot of like cleaning.
No. I didn't do any. Barbest Right says, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back because there's a little conversation going. I'm going to go to the top. Kayla McFarland says, love your outfit, Jenna.
Thank you so much, Kayla.
Kim Mack says, good morning, Jenna.
Good morning.
Teresa Fernandez says, good morning, Jenna and Connor.
Hi, Teresa.
Beth Thagard says, hi, Jenna. Have a great morning. Scott Halwerda says, good morning, Wolfie. More water is more.
Kathy K says, good morning. Hi, Kathy K.
Wesley Martinez says, good morning.
Hi, Wesley.
Barbest Right says, love Jenna's stories. Poor Harper, so sad when they get sick. I meant to say this. Remember yesterday when, after the cooking segment, and you were like, here, just use my spoon for the pudding. I was like, are you going to get me sick? You're like, no, why would I be sick? I was like, I don't know, your kids are probably getting sick all the time.
I'm like, you're crazy.
Like, what? My kids aren't getting sick. We fast forward 20 minutes later, kids throwing up all over New York. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Connor. Hey, Amo. More caffeine.
Barbest Right says, everything happens when Steph leaves town.
I know. Remember that time we were driving up to my parents and Quinny threw up all over herself and we got lost in like the Mott Haven section of the Bronx and I had to like pull over and it was literally all over everything in the car.
Okay.
And I kept thinking, boy, they must be mulching in this town. Really smells like mulch. And at no point did Harper, who fully saw Quinny throw up all over herself and she was sitting in like a vat of vomit. At no point did Harper say, there's a situation back here, Mom, that you may want to address. I was by myself. I called Steph. She goes, all she said was hello. And it was like, you know the generator when it takes you 3 times, you're like, ring, ring. So the phone ringing was this. Then when she said hello, it was, and I was like, yeah. Quinny was hysterically crying. I didn't know where I was. Harper was like, can I get your phone? Watch YouTube? Like, it was a disaster.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, good time.
I like am getting stressed out. Last night I was trying to watch a movie, or I was trying to watch a TV show with Mary, and I couldn't get HBO to work. Like I checked my Verizon subscription, And apparently I didn't pay for it or something, so I purchased it again. I'm like, I bought it. Then I went back to watch it. I tried to put it on HBO. It's like, you don't have a prescription. I was like, yes, I do. I just bought it.
Yeah.
And I was just getting so upset. I could feel my back getting tense.
Yeah.
I just turned off the TV and went to bed. I
That
was
was it.
so mad. So,
Well, now try to have a kid.
yeah, I know. It's just, that's what I'm saying. I'm screwed. All right. Rhonda Reynolds says, when you're not a mom anymore. Oh, you said when am I gonna have a relaxing morning? When you're not a mom anymore, crazy comes with the territory.
I know that, and I love those kids more than anything.
Barbess Wright says Jenna is awesome. Love when she shares her life. She's amazing.
Thank you, Barb.
Trisha Schilling says, I think I read this one actually. She said, hope Harper's feeling better. Kara Kritzer says, hi Jenna. Teresa Duckworth says, hi Jenna, I hope Harper's doing better. You're a great mom.
Thank you.
And Kristen Baldry says, good morning Jenna.
Good morning, Kristen.
Okay. Let me go to Instagram. Allie Beck says, hi. Kelly Williamson says, good to see
Hi, Allie.
you.
Hi, Kelly.
Allie says, is Harper older?
Harper's older. Harper's 3.5, and Quinny is almost 2.5.
Say.
Thank you, Candace.
Emoji says, good morning. Such a great day already. TC canceled and I can tune in.
TC. Okay, oh, I don't care. As long as you can tune in, awesome.
Chris Holt says that you're a parent. That ship sailed
I know.
forever. Joyland says, good morning, Jenna and Connor.
Hi, good morning, Joy.
Maria says, hi, Jenna. KL Cheek says, you get more done before 11 a.m. than I do in a week.
I know. Thank you very much. That's a
Case,
huge compliment.
Kay Smith says, hi, Jenna from Arkansas.
What's up, Kay?
Benny Bonbon says, good morning. Our son Jesse was... Wait, what? Our son Jesse was scrambled eggs. The smell. He doesn't like them. All
Yeah.
over the car.
Oh.
And Sad P says, miss you on the Today Show. Kayla Rossi says, good morning.
Hi, Kayla.
And Amanda Bod says, hi, Jenna from Rainy, Illinois.
I'm so glad it's finally decent out and not raining. It was cold this morning though, but it's nice out now.
Yeah.
Really nice. Like iced coffee nice. I'm not a big iced coffee drinker.
What time was I walking? I think like 9 a.m. this morning. Yeah. Felt incredible.
Felt good, right?
Yeah. It was like no humidity, just brisk, like 58, 60.
Yeah.
I was
Lisa Dover, the wedding is Saturday. I'm excited and nervous. It's hard to believe my baby's getting married. Mowedge. Have fun storming the castle. It's the best, Lisa. I'm really, really happy for you. I'm super, super happy and proud for her. I'm watching a commercial for someone who, they're behind knee socks, like compression socks. Who do you know that wears high knee socks? Always, every day.
Every day? You?
Every day. When I work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. So it made me excited.
Very excited.
It's my style. That's me. Anyway, everyone wish Lisa Dover a congratulations. Her little baby girl's getting married on Saturday. That's awesome. It'll be a long time before my baby girl gets married. Then I come to you and visit New York City. Yes, we'd love to have you. Marv, we have no memory of my daughter's wedding. Good thing we have a video. I'm trying to bring tube socks back. If you look on my Instagram account, I have all my workout videos. Most of them, I have high socks. I like it. Big high sock wearing kind of gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've noticed, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Rebecca Smith says hi from Seattle.
What's up, Rebecca? Love Seattle.
Cagney Melissa Nay says, my daughter leaves for college in the fall, and those crazy mornings seem like just yesterday.
Oh.
I would give out anything to do them again.
Would you? You could definitely come do one of mine. Very easily. Are you a millionaire? I'm 1,000,000% not a millionaire. Is this the internet? I have no idea. I love new people. I love the new people.
Judy says you're a good mom. I have a weak stomach. I would have gotten sick beside Harper.
I almost did. I was dry heaving.
Chris Holt says you're such a fun inspiration. You make me laugh.
Oh, thank you.
Chris Holt says how tight should compression socks be?
I mean, they should be tight enough to work. They're not just high tube socks. You should feel compression. It's compressing your legs so that it helps you give support, helps the blood flow up and down your legs. You don't lose circulation. Are you computer generated? Come to Germany. I will cook Kartoffelsalat for you. I haven't. It's been so long since I've had a good slice of Kartoffelsalat that I would come to Germany just to get it.
Yeah. I guess Allie didn't hear your answer. She said, "Is Harper older?"
Harper is older. She's 3.5, and Quinn is almost 2.5. Not quite. She just turned 2 in February.
When is Harper gonna come back on the shows soon?
Yeah, next week we'll bring her on. How about that? She doesn't have school tomorrow because it's a parent-teacher conference.
But we have a guest on tomorrow, right? Chris. Shoot, I'm blanking on her name.
Looks nice there. I have a question for you. I will test your knowledge about Europe. I don't have any knowledge about Europe, but go ahead and test me.
Oh, there's close quarters back here.
I have no doubt. Test me on my European knowledge.
Allie says she's obsessed with your jeans.
Oh, thank you. They're from Cut, K-U-T.
All right.
What is the capital of Spain? What's the capital of Spain?
Isn't it Madrid?
Will you look it up, Connor?
Who our guest is tomorrow? Carrie Pierce.
Oh, she's not on tomorrow.
She's not?
No, she wants to come on next week. She has to be out by 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she didn't realize.
Got it.
So we'll do our FaceTime thing at 12?
Yes.
Hello from Denmark. How was your day? My day's a little bit insane, but it's good. Candace wants to be a guest. Okay? Are you interracial? I get that all the time. I laugh because I get asked that all the time. Biracial? I'm not. Hello Denmark. We love you here. Okay? Anything else, Connor?
Rhonda Alsterbrook says love when Harper visits the show.
Alright, we'll have Harper visit for sure.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll get a new carpet. Otherwise, if we don't, we have to have them out of the house. So maybe I'll bring them both here tomorrow.
Yeah, they can come here if they're sick.
Oh no, she won't. Oh yeah.
Alright. KBO says, cold, windy, and rainy here in Atlanta. 87 earlier this week. Mother Nature is quite confused.
Mother Nature doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
Yeah. Allie Beck says, I booked a radio show with Joan Pelzer. Who?
I don't know who that is, but that's awesome.
Joan Pelzer.
Marv says, I think it's amazing that I'm attracting people from all over the place. It's good to have you guys.
Alright. SADP says, does Stephanie ever make a guest appearance?
Yes, she's made a number of guest appearances on the show. We interviewed her a number of times. So yeah, that's that.
Cool. Alright.
Good?
Yeah, we're caught up.
Did you work out last night?
I did.
He'd be out for a substantial period of time. But as Connor just mentioned, with a little breaking news, he's back on the ice.
He might. Maybe. What?
Hi, Lisa.
Okay. Where were we just talking? Yeah. So anyway, that's good. That's good news for my boys.
Good news for you, even though you won yesterday.
Yeah, but we still have Game 5 on
Yeah.
Saturday.
I watched the Cleveland Cavs last night. The Cavaliers,
Yes.
they beat Toronto.
Yeah.
Not a big hockey fan, but very happy New York Rangers are in the mix. Yes. LeBron James is off the charts. My generation was Michael Jordan, who was the greatest player. It was fun to watch. You just knew it. Nobody denied it. No one doubted it. No one argued it. It was Michael Jordan. Who's the best player in basketball? Michael Jordan. Hey, what do you guys have? Jordan. There's Jordan. It's Jordan. He won the championships. Best player on the team. Never had bad games. He was Jordan. That's who he was. Last shot, who's going to take it? It's going to be Jordan. But it'll be double teamed. Jordan. Right? Jordan. But then Jordan left. And then came a kid named LeBron. And LeBron was touted as the next Jordan. Now, is he the next Jordan? Is he better than Jordan? I think that's still up for discussion. Some people will say yes. You probably think LeBron James is the greatest player of all time because you didn't grow up watching Jordan.
Yeah, but I don't want. No. I think I didn't grow up watching Jordan. You're right, but I think Jordan was the greatest player of all time.
You do?
Yeah, and I don't have anything to back that up. I just want.
Why do you think he's better than LeBron James?
I just want him to be better than LeBron James.
Okay, that's different.
I don't know. I don't have like. It's hard.
Stephen Curry is better than LeBron James? No way. No shot, Jackie Jokeman.
Might be a better 3-point shooter.
LeBron James. He's. Well, you know what?
Steph Curry's pretty dirty behind the line.
He was, and then he had a pretty bad dip this year.
Yeah, but. Still
Go on. I finished your sentence.
I mean, wait. How many championships does LeBron have?
You can't go by championships because we're going by who's the best player, right?
Yeah, but you
LeBron took
would
a cast of
say,
characters
but
that
in
was-
any conversation you'd ever have about Tom Brady, you'd say he has 4 rings.
He has 5 rings.
No, he has 4.
He has 4 rings.
Yeah. Oh, wait, does he have 5?
Jordan won how many? 6, and LeBron has how many? 2, 4.
Yeah, something like that. He has 5. Yeah, Brady has 5.
I'm sorry. Let's just go back to that.
Yeah, you're right. But
Okay.
so what? My point is that you would still bring up the
I wouldn't bring
championship.
that up when it comes to the greatest players of all time. Greatest players of all time.
Okay.
Like, do you want to do that with? I'll not get that right now. Do you want to do that with other sports as well?
Well, I just did.
Okay. How about like I'm trying to think who's like the best, who's a great baseball. Or football. Give me another good football player. Who's the greatest football player of all time?
I mean, like quarterback.
Yeah, give me a quarterback. Is Brady the best quarterback of all time?
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, but see, the only thing is like it's hard to compare back to like.
You can't do it the other way. Like, oh, this team won 100 championships. It's because of the star on the team. I mean, the stats back it up.
Yeah, you're right. You can't.
Joe Montana.
But they can certainly help. I was gonna say Joe Montana, but
Joe Montana doesn't have 5 championships.
no, he doesn't. Was he at 4?
So you think? I mean, you can't. It's hard to compare because I personally think Tom Brady is a better quarterback than Joe Montana. But I didn't grow up. I watched the last 2 seasons of Montana, like when Montana played for Kansas City or something. I never watched in his prime Montana.
Yeah. Well, neither. I wasn't. No.
Clearly, I know you barely watched in his prime Tom Brady because you're 5 years old. I fired up.
Yeah.
Anyway, a case could be made for both of them,
Yeah.
LeBron and Michael.
Yeah.
My point was, it's exciting to be able to watch one of the greatest players
Right, in his prime.
in his prime.
Right.
You might not get this again.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate watching Jordan. I didn't appreciate watching Gretzky, right? I didn't appreciate watching Tiger. Maybe a little bit with Tiger. There is no replacement for Tiger. The only replacement for Jordan has been LeBron, which is why I'm now appreciating it. And Deb Kaufman said the replacement for Gretzky might have been a Lemieux, might have been a Yager, might be Sidney Crosby.
Well,
you don't know yet.
People are. I mean, I think it's in the past couple of seasons. I think most people would agree that Sidney has put his name up in the top 5 greatest hockey players of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cut his attitude that pissed off so many people for so many seasons, and he he's not. There's something like, I don't know. He's at the prime of his game right now.
Yeah.
If he hadn't gotten hurt, he would have been continuing that.
Okay. And you know more about him, a lot more about him. Bye, Yolanda.
All
Take care.
Oh, and I was gonna say, you said, what if LeBron is the last, for a while at least?
Yeah. Well, think about it. Who's behind him?
I think LeVar Ball would have something to say about that.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
Someone wrote, "Bye, Yolanda." That's very funny.
Leslie Epting says, "Good morning, Jenna and Connor. My birthday is May 6th.
Oh, did we pass it?
No, 2 days.
Happy almost birthday.
Susan Hillis says, "Hello, happy Thursday."
Hey, Susan, how are you?
Scott Howarda says, "Do we believe Ray Guy, our best kicker of all?" All right.
I don't know.
Heather Kellogg says, "Good morning from Oregon."
Hi, Heather.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Schmekel says, "I need new jeans, and they can buy me a pair."
Mark Miles says, "Hi, Jenna, you're amazing. I love watching."
Thanks, Miles.
Carla MG says, "Hey, Jenna." Judy says, "I loved Reggie Miller. He helped Pacers beat the Bulls and Michael Jordan."
Okay, so that's the other thing. Michael Jordan's competition in the East was a lot stiffer than LeBron James's competition in the East, too.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to make a case for Jordan. Yeah. Yeah, the Pacers. They talked about this on Mike and Mike this morning. You have the Pacers. You had the Knicks. You had Miami for a bit. Orlando was good there for a bit. The Celtics.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that. LeBron doesn't have that at all.
He's got pretty easy. Yeah.
Maybe Washington, maybe the Celtics, who most people would say are probably the worst #1 seed they've ever had coming out of the East. I'm not making all this up. A lot of this was discussed this morning, but that's the other factor to add into it. Like Jordan did that well with that stiff competition.
Yeah. All right. Some people are saying Tom Brady's the best. Someone said Brett Favre. Judy says Montana was great as a 49er. And Joyland said after Montana left the 49ers, started spiraling downwards.
Yeah.
Right.
That happens with a lot of these guys. They'll leave. I've talked about this a million times. Superstars don't want to admit that their talent has declined in any way, that their level of play has gone down in any way.
Yeah.
Their team is no longer interested in investing a ton of money into the future because there is really no future. They have to invest in a younger guy. So they let this guy go. 1 out of every 5 turns out that the next place they go is better than the place they were. Maybe 1 out of 10. I mean, Peyton Manning is the last person. I was going to say,
yeah, me too.
Other than Peyton Manning, how many guys? Brett Favre, Joe Montana. Maybe, you know who else? What's his name?
No. Palmer?
No.
But Palmer, though. Palmer left.
Carson Palmer?
Yeah. He left the Bengals, right, and went to the Cardinals, and he's been.
So did Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner did the same.
Kurt Warner, but he took St. Louis to a Super Bowl, didn't he? And then he went to Arizona and he took them to a Super Bowl. Didn't he?
I don't know. I wasn't alive.
You were alive, okay? Don't say that. Can you look
That's
it up?
That's gonna
so
be whenever I don't know something. I wasn't alive. You can't fault me for that.
Yes, and lost. Yeah, Joker's wild. He lost, but he still did it. So maybe Kurt Warner and Joe Montana, but there aren't that many other people. Oh, Wayne Gretzky. Did the Kings go to the Stanley Cup Championship, the Stanley Cup Finals?
Well, wait.
Oh, the Rangers
Wayne?
did. Yeah.
I mean,
Gretzky?
Yeah, but.
Didn't he leave the Rangers to go to the Kings?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was gonna.
Really, you don't know that?
No.
I thought you're a big hockey guy.
I mean, honestly, not. I didn't used to be.
It's like having a conversation with that plant over there.
You might be better off talking to the plant.
Listen, ficus. We asked you 3 questions. The first 2 don't count. He's kind of like Steve Nash, left a ring and came up short. Like that.
I think he played for the Kings before the Rangers.
Was it Kings before the Rangers?
Yeah, he played for the Kings. Then he spent a part of a season with the Blues, and then he ended with the Rangers.
Did the Rangers win a cup with Mike? What's his name in '94? This is not. I was not here for any of this. So
Well, there was a lockout in '94.
when did they win the cup last? This is not my forte. Hockey in the '90s.
When did who win the cup?
Rangers.
With Gretzky?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if it was with
It would have
Gretzky.
been after '90. Oh.
When in the '90s did they? Or was it 2004? I'm thinking of. Did they win the cup in 2004?
They won
Love Steve Nash. Never mind,
1993 Cup.
Oh.
Yeah, they in the Stanley Cup tournament in 1994. It was the 93-94 season,
Oh, okay.
which is when I was born. So
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
and that was pre Wayne Gretzky.
Okay, whatever. Not good television. So don't worry about learning it now. You can learn it afterwards.
All right.
I need you to just keep me honest with who's saying what.
Okay. Heather Kellogg wants to know how old I am. I'm 24.
24 lovely years.
All
Who
right.
takes the championship? What sport, Joker? Hockey?
Allie Beck wants to know where those jeans are from.
Cut. K-U-T. Cut from the cloth.
Okay. And she says, how's the weather? I fly back next week.
How's the weather next week? I don't know. The weather today is gorgeous.
You're not a meteorologist? I took a meteorology class in college.
And did you like it?
I loved it. It was great.
Schmekel, Connor doesn't need a nice Jewish girl. He's got a nice non-Jewish girl, and they are very happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not Jewish, so maybe that would clarify. I don't know.
That's true. Hello.
Judy says Manning was smart to retire when he did, right after 2 Super Bowl wins.
Who, Montana?
Yeah, I know Manning.
Oh, Manning, yeah. Although his last one, he didn't contribute much to that second Super Bowl win.
Was that when Von Miller got, wait.
The Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl win,
Yeah.
he just was kind of there in name only. He didn't do much. Their defense basically won.
Yeah, Von Miller got MVP. Right, yeah.
Ouch. LOL. I don't think he's watching. Hey, Randy.
Alright. Caught up.
Cool.
Over here.
Can I get an invite to O'Connor's wedding? Yeah, you can get an invite to O'Connor's wedding. Yeah, Irish lad.
It's like the second time in 2 days.
What? Delta staff tells a couple they could lose their children if their son, 2 years old, doesn't give up his seat. What is going on with airlines these days?
What was that, Daily Mail?
Yeah, it's crazy town. Watching and eating the best salad. But is it the big salad? Is it the big salad? Yeah, there is video. That was a stupid story, everyone is saying. The guy was wrong. Which guy was wrong? The guy that didn't want to give up his seat? Or the flight attendant? Or Delta? Let me see. Delta staff tell a California couple they could be jailed and lose their children if their son, 2 years old, doesn't give up his seat as they are ejected from flight in row over overbooking. Oh, but even more interesting, how many is too many? Why men and women agree on the ideal number of sexual partners, and it's more than you think. Okay.
Wait, what?
Men and women both consider blank to be the ideal number of sexual partners.
Like like just ever?
Yeah. Guess the number. Men and women, let's ask everybody. Men and women both consider blank to be the ideal number of sexual partners.
5.
What other people think? 5, 8? Schmekel wants no part of it. 1? No, Schmekel, I'm sorry. It's not going to be 1. Nope, not 5.
8, 10,
Nope.
100, 50,
No, Marv.
70.
You're all wrong. I got it right.
I said 5.
The answer, and I said it before I even scrolled down, is 12.
Really?
Yep. They said it suggests someone who is sexually adventurous and liberal. Fewer than 10 is too conservative, while more than 19 would be a red flag.
Wow.
I agree. Is that crazy that I agree? Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough are engaged.
Who?
Morning Joe, Connor. No one tells the truth. I tell the truth. Russian nanny plans to publish the tell-all book about one of America's richest couples. Yeah, there's just some really interesting things going on today. Hi. Oh my God, said Randy. Scandalous. Yes, Connor.
Nothing. Okay.
Let's
Heather
hear it.
says, "Did you finally pay your bus driver this morning? Can't wait to hear."
Yes. So yesterday was a different bus driver, remember? So this morning, get on the bus, and I went to put the card in. He said, just once. And I said, really? And he said, yes. I said, thank you so much. So we were walking off. I said, make sure you thank the bus driver, Harper. So she's very soft-spoken sometimes. So she gets to the bus, she goes, thank you, bus driver! We like got off the bus. I'm like, we need to find out his name. Because this whole thank you, bus driver, good morning, bus driver, you don't want someone walking up to me and like, hello, 3-year-old, goodbye, 3-year-old. She's like, my name is Harper. I'm like, I know, we have to ask him what his name is. So tomorrow we will ask him what his name is.
Sounds good. DiCaprio 1 2 3 4 5 6 says, I like your shirts.
Thank you, DiCaprio.
Okay. Heather's guess was men 7, women 3.
Women 3? What? I got married ended up at 39 when I met Steph.
And you only were with 3 people?
No, my point is, how can you expect someone to only be with 3 people in 39 years?
Well, let's hope it's more like 23.
People?
No.
You whore!
No, 23 years.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. I'll work on that.
Alright. Let's take a break and come back and we'll figure out what we're doing. That's way too little. I know, Randy, I agree. Black Paw says show. Yeah, this is the show. So, how many partners did Connor have? Schmeiko, Connor's not going to tell me. Asking for a friend. That made me laugh.
My name's actually, no.
That made me laugh. Oh, Connor, you're so funny. So is Schmeiko. Casting Couch. Yep. Face Ass. That's his name. His Twitter handle is Face Ass. I guess Ass Face was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when Michael Scott came in? Oh no, it was Jim came in. He had to. What was he? Oh, for Halloween, he just put the word book on his forehead.
Yeah.
He was Facebook. I gotta go back and watch those again. They were so funny. That's what I have to do
Really
with all the
good.
free time that I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. House party today? Yes, Kathy, we're gonna do a house party today for sure. Office is so funny, right?
Yeah. I love The Office. I haven't watched it in about a month. I usually watch it every couple days.
On what, Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh.
They have every season.
I told you our new TV, you just hit this button on the top of it and you go, play The Office. And it just brings up The Office on Netflix and you just hit play.
That's pretty awesome.
Cool, right? Can O'Connor propose on your show? O'Connor, can you propose on the show? Let's bring
Uh,
Barry on.
I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Oh, okay. What time? I have a meeting at 1:30. Oh, I thought what time will he propose? We're going to be off the air today before 1:30, so we'll do it, I don't know, maybe we'll do it next, real quick, for a quick 5 minutes and then go into something else. You want to do that? What?
Yeah.
Why are people calling Connor O'Connor? Well, one guy is. He's getting cold feet already. Schmeiko calls him O'Connor, so we just started calling him O'Connor.
I'm not getting cold feet. My feet were never warm. I'm not.
They were always cold?
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, do you?
I know what I'm not doing.
What are you not doing?
Proposing anytime soon.
I love a good proposition.
Yeah, great.
The best
Great.
Oh, we should just do a whole segment on best marriage propositions proposals. Why do I keep saying proposition?
I don't know, because it's not a proposition.
It's not.
It makes it sound weird. I have a proposition.
I got a proposition for you. You spend the rest of your life with me.
You put on this ring.
Yeah.
And then you're mine.
Yeah. I own you, mofo. My favorite proposal was for my friend Brian McCluskey.
Uh-huh.
He brought his girlfriend and his best friend. They were out in Vail skiing. And I always have to make sure now that since Harper wasn't feeling 100% that it's not the school texting. It's the last run of the day, and it's getting dark, and he says to her, Brian says to his girlfriend, her name is Kate, says, listen, his best friend was, Brian McCluskey, what was his best friend's name? Mick. So Mick was his friend, because I went on like a half double date with Mick one time. So he says to Mick, he goes, you and Mick was in on it. He goes, you and Mick go up, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom, but wait for me at the top and I'll ski down with you for the last run. It was like sunset, it was probably, they were gonna close the slope soon anyway. It was really, really nice out. So they both go up. As soon as they were at the top, Mick texts Brian and says, okay, we're here. So Brian runs back. He had 24 long stem white roses. He skied back to the shed. Everybody was in on it. And he gets them. And as people are going up for the last run, he's giving each one rose. And he said, when you guys get off the slope, ski off to this girl who's waiting there with this guy and hand her one long stem white rose. So he got 24 people went up and they all skied over and gave her a rose. And he was the last one behind all of them. And he skied over. Mick had his camera out and he skis right over her, takes off his ski, gets down on one knee. She's holding all these roses. They're at the top of the mountain, sunset, beautiful, beautiful evening. He gets down on one knee and he proposes. I mean, how amazing is that?
Lame.
What? Are you kidding? I had goosebumps just telling you the story.
Oh, just joking.
It's such a great story.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love telling
I like
it. Yeah, McCluskey.
I like the proposal in The Office, Jim's proposal, just at a gas station, and you know.
How come I don't remember it?
It
was pouring rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
I
I had the chills for that too. That was amazing. All right, I want to hear it. I want to hear yes, not only are they married, they have 5 kids.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to hear best proposals. Marv proposed to his wife on the turnpike. Go ahead, you can say your little comments.
Lame.
I want to hear it, guys. Best proposal. Nobody?
Everybody's just.
No one wants to
Not,
tell me.
not everybody
right.
at once.
You guys, settle down. The line form's on the left.
You'll get your turn.
And I'll give you another minute. Or maybe we'll come back and you'll tell them all to me. I drink a lot of coffee. Guess what that means? Hey, it lasted. I'm married 36 years.
Means we have to take a little break.
That's right. I think we might have to take a little break.
What time is it? It's 1-something, isn't it?
12:15, honey.
Oh, yeah, so that's what. What time does the show start?
I don't know.
Has it started? Are we live?
Where are we? What's happening?
I love that comment. Like a couple weeks ago, does she know she's live?
Literally, somebody wrote in and was like, does she know she's live? Connor and I sit down and have a conversation like this every day. Sometimes it's live.
Wait, when
He
did
proposed through the bathroom door. All people can talk about is Marv Kirschenbaum's proposal. Nobody has one of their own. Come on, guys. My girlfriend proposed to me and I said no. Nice, Meg. I was proposed to. I want to know how. I mean, only if it was creative and cool and different. A story that you've told that's become like folklore or something at this point. My hubby proves.
Heather Kellogg says, mine's kind of boring. Wife proposed after we hiked up a mountain at Crater Lake National Park.
It's not boring. I love it.
Joyland says, Connor, you're very young and have plenty of time in the future to get married. I agree. Aaron Hoyle says a friend's husband had someone take pictures of the proposal and they showed the video at the wedding. She had no idea.
Okay.
What she didn't know about the pictures, I guess?
Yeah. Or about the wedding.
Or about the proposal. It was just like a big party.
It was a surprise party.
It's like, surprise.
We're married, surprise,
We're married.
Remember when you were sleeping last night? You went to bed early? I married you. My hubby proposed in a cake. It said, "Would you walk the beach with me forever?" Ring was in tight house. I might have missed one of those words, but that's adorable. I love that. I disagree. 24 is a good age to get married. I don't think so.
I
It's
don't
not.
think so either.
I'd wait till you were 35.
I haven't done enough.
Not at all. Wait
No.
10 more years.
I just
You
got
don't
to
need
New
get married
York,
before
and
35.
anyway, Judy says
Sorry.
my husband proposed at a Reds baseball game.
That's cool. I bet you there are a lot of game proposals. He was outside the bathroom, asked me to marry him. When I opened the door, he had a ring. Aw, McMissy.
Joshua Lee Boy says, "Do you buy followers?" I think you do.
Buy followers?
Do you buy followers?
No, you
And-
don't have to follow me.
And Joshua spelled by B-Y-E.
You spelled "by" wrong, my friend, but it's a very intelligent question on your part. Thanks.
Alright. Emoji said didn't even spell that right.
Way to go, Joshua.
Joyland said, "Josh, what do you mean?"
What? Did he respond? Or
Not
did he
yet.
leave?
He might have left.
Yeah.
I think he left. No, he didn't. He said, "K, just wondered." Emoji said, "There's your sign."
There you go.
Alright. Heather said, "No way, I'm not paying." LOL.
Schmeichel said, "My friend proposed while doing stand-up." That's cool. I wouldn't even believe it. Randy just sent a picture of her wedding cake. I'll have to check that out, Randy.
Tracy Bender Schisler says, "My daughter got engaged in Fiji."
Oh, I'd love to go to Fiji. When is that ever going to happen now?
Maybe next
It's
week.
never gonna happen. Proposal cake. His wife thought it was a joke. Of course. You have the space kind of like you want to say something.
I'm just trying to figure out where to start. Judy says, "I need my check. Been following for a while." Oh. Because he said, "Do you buy your followers?"
Yeah.
Judy said, "I need my check. I've been following for a while."
Oh, gotcha. Judy, that's very funny.
That was funny. Carolyn, someone says idiot. I'm not sure who's the idiot.
I'm sure it's Josh.
Okay. I hope so. Ren Bean says, "Hi, Jenna and Connor." Joshua says, "Cool background."
Hi, Renee. Thank you, Joshua. May the 4th be with you. Many people have said that to me.
Heather says,
Get it?
Fiji.
May the 4th be
I
with
get
you.
it. I get it. Oh, because Star Wars.
Yeah, but also May.
I'm just joking. Man, it's good times.
This is like Seinfeld. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We eat crackers.
And we're back.
And we're back. We're looking this way. No, that there's anything wrong with being rich. Connor is witty today. I'm rich in my heart. Cliche.
Thanks,
Next door
Randy.
neighbor. 25 years later, 3 grandkids.
Heather Kellogg says Fiji is awesome, and Sanziana Kosanziana, something like that, says, "Hi Jenna, you're such an inspiration."
Thank you. I'm flattered. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
Jay Pais says you're so punny.
Thank
Renee
you.
says, "How did we get on the topic of proposals?"
I don't know.
I
I can't remember. Oh, I don't know, but it's good since everyone's got weddings coming up. Lisa Dover, how did your daughter get proposed to or do the proposal?
Joshua says, "Do you have a TV show?" G. Walters says, "Good morning." I'll let you get to that question in a second, but
This is sort of the show.
yeah. And Judy says, "Haha, Jenna, we can tell you did not get a lot of sleep last night."
I don't get it.
I don't know why they can tell, but they said they can
But
tell.
it's probably no. I slept from 9:30 to 12:30, and then I fell asleep again from 1:30 to 5. It's not bad. I'll take that.
This is Randy's proposal cake.
Oh my gosh, that's a great proposal cake.
Do you see what it says?
With me. Can you
Forever.
walk the beach with me forever?
Yes.
That's awesome. Way to go, Randy. Jen, it's time for an outdoor show in Central Park. We just did an outdoor show yesterday. I got a compliment today that I'm so thin. Why don't I feel that way? But it was nice to hear. Because everyone has body dysmorphia, I'm convinced.
I think
Ask
so
people's
too.
wedding songs.
But not.
That's what I'd love to know, your wedding song. But I know, like, our demographic skews a hair older than, like, their 20s or 30s. I bet you a lot of people's demographic or wedding song was, like, Tony Bennett.
What is a wedding song?
The First Dance with your wife.
All right. Got it.
So let's ask people.
All right. Do you want to take a break and do that separately?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay? My wedding song is Believer. You look great. Thank you very much.
Ready?
Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll come back.